and welcome to another beer review. Now this is going to be the last one in the kind of Manchester and Yorkshire kind of mini series, just because obviously we're running out of time, and in the area we're at we have a limited obviously selection, because again most of the kind of major supermarkets even around this area they're still flogging the same piss water as you can get down south or up north or wherever. Excuse me. So that's the problem. It's not so easy to get decent beer at the supermarkets. Some do, some don't. But I mean, basically, we're right next to the Trafford Centre, and there's a huge big Asda right across the road. A humongous one. It's big enough. It's even got its own McDonald's inside, you know. So it's a big Asda, and the kind of local beer section is disappointing. It's a couple of shelves, and we're talking about a couple of small shelves, probably a metre maximum in width, just a couple of shelves, and it's rather really disappointing. But yes, you'll have, you know, rows and rows of your mainstream piss water, you know, in cans and bottles, but apparently good quality local beer, nobody drinks. Well, pity the poor buggers that don't. That's all I can say. So today we're doing another one. It's another Yorkshire one, and it's a Yorkshire bitter, and it's a 4.2%, and it's a Timothy Taylor's Boltmaker. So the last time we did the Landlord, so this is a kind of a sister beer, which is the Boltmaker, and apparently it's a bold and malty Yorkshire bitter. And again, this is £2.10 from the Asda. You obviously can get it a bit cheaper if you do the 4 for 3, basically, so whatever cheaper one. So if you did buy it, then of course if you bought 4 bottles of it, then you would only pay £3.30 for the 4, rather than the £4.40. So there you go, and that's it. So let's see, what is Boltmakers? What am I saying, £4? It's £2.10, you think it. So it'd be £8.40, but you're paying £6.30. Yeah, that's better. That makes more sense. God knows what I was thinking there. But anyway, Boltmaker. Boltmaker is a well-balanced Yorkshire bitter with a full measure of maltiness and a hoppy aroma. Boltmaker was awarded the Camera Draft Supreme Champion Beer of Britain in 2014 and Champion Beer of Britain Bitter category in 2016. Taylor's taste is achieved by using the finest natural ingredients of unique Knoll spring water, the finest grade Golden Promise malted barley, and whole leaf hops, and our own Taylor's taste yeast. Yeah, there we go. So it's the same kind of thing. But anyway, it's another award-winning one. Let's crack it open and see what it's like. Let's see. Ooh. Oof. So let's get it poured. Ooh. Oh, it's lively. Didn't get it on the carpet. Managed to avoid that. If you're wondering what type of hotel we're staying in, it's a usual Premier Inn. Now they say, oh, Premier Inn, you know, a good night's sleep or your money back nonsense. I don't know what Sir Lenny Henry's used to sleeping on, but see this here, it's shit. Absolute shit. It is dreadful. It hurts my back like nobody's business, and I don't have a back problem. I just find this absolutely dreadful. I end up waking up about 3 o'clock in the morning, and that's me. I can't get back to sleep, and I'm just like a half-shut knife in the morning. Now, this is a family room. I don't know why, but they give me a family room, and I'm here myself. So there's also kind of a little kind of couch, kind of bed thing over here, in this area here, and I'm actually sleeping in that, because that's more comfortable than this. So of course I'm lying on there at night looking at this huge empty double bed thinking, you arseholes, you absolute fucking arseholes, Your bed's that shit that I'm on the bloody toy bed, and that I get a better night's sleep in the toy bed than this piece of shit. Christ, only in the UK. I know probably people are saying, yeah, first world problem, you arsehole. Yeah, you're probably right, but at the end of the day, if you're paying for this and then I'm sleeping in the baby bed basically, and I'm getting a better night's sleep, then hey, come on. Something's not quite right, is it? But anyway. So would I recommend the Premier Inn? It's okay, you know what you're going to get. Shit mattress, mediocre food, but at least it's clean. But when I say it's clean, nobody's come near the bloody room. I arrived on Sunday. This is now Thursday. I'm leaving tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, of course. So I'm leaving tomorrow. Nobody's been near the bloody room. Not had a change of towels, not have a change of sheets, nothing. I know it's a case as though we've got climate change, we've all got to save the planet, but do we all have to be dirty bastards in the process? Do we all have to wallow in our own shit in the process? I don't know. I mean, even if they'd just taken the towels out and actually hung them out to dry outside and just kind of given them a bit of an airing and that, maybe bring them back, okay, fine. But you would expect somebody to come in and maybe do a little bit of cleaning or whatever, or just change something or freshen up something, but no. So there you go. Shitty mattress, non-existent housekeeping, baby bed more comfortable, food mediocre. Don't mention that in the adverts, do they? No, there's the price. I'm ranting again, aren't I? Jesus God. Right, let's get back to the beer. What does it smell like? Maltiness. 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 I've got a sweet kind of maltiness to it. Not getting hoppy. They did say hoppy aroma, didn't they? Yeah, and a hoppy aroma. I'm not even really getting grain or grass, I'm just getting malt. But am I so adverse to malts, to hops now that I can't even smell them? I honestly don't know. But anyway, no. I'm just getting maltiness. So let's see what it tastes like. Well, Captain, that is a Yorkshire bitter. By Jove. And it's a nice one. It's a very nice one indeed. I honestly don't know about this lighting. I do apologise because it's not probably the best lighting. I think this whole kind of area is in shadow, which I suppose is probably a good thing, because half of my face that you can't really see or focus is probably a good thing. I'm sure probably lots of people would think, well, it's a shame it's not the whole of it. But yeah, it's a Yorkshire bitter, all right. I actually meant to actually bring my kind of face lamp, and I forgot it. Yeah, professional, haven't I? But let's get into this. Let's break down the flavours of the Yorkshire bitter. Right. So what are we getting? We're getting maltiness, getting sweetness, nice that kind of underlying tone of sweetness. At the start, at the front of the mouth, going onto the mid-tongue. We're still getting the maltiness, still getting the sweetness, just getting a little bit of bitterness coming through, but just slightly. And I think it's a case as though the bitterness is working together with some hoppiness in there, and there's also a bit of a little bit of kind of malty bitterness as well, a bit of that kind of molasses bitterness. And then of course that's building up into the more kind of the aftertaste. So just at the start, from going from mid-tongue to the back of the mouth, you really are, it's probably when you're getting that crescendo bitterness. But again, it's not overly bitter, but it is a kind of bitterness to it. It's fairly mild, it's not strong. And then what it does is, it starts to dissipate, and you're left with that little sweet accent as your last little kind of bit of the aftertaste before everything just kind of dispels. And again, it's just beautiful balance. It's a well brewed beer. They know what they're doing, they know how to basically get the flavours in the beer, but they know how to kind of get them to all work together as a team. They're all kind of so well balanced, they're so well kind of working with each other. So yeah, you drink that. Now people say, is it a session beer? Oh God, in my mind, absolutely. Yorkshire Bitter, I'll be totally honest, it's one of my favourite beers is a Yorkshire Bitter, and I do like to enjoy. Living down south, I'm actually very surprised that they don't actually have Yorkshire Bitters beers down there. It's just a Yorkshire Bitter. It's a really nice beer, and surprisingly enough, they just don't seem to kind of go for it down south, which I think is a bloody shame. It's a lovely beer and a well balanced beer, and yeah, I mean, I'm not saying they don't have good and well balanced beers down south, but a good Yorkshire Bitter, I mean, they should be selling that up and down the country, let's be totally honest. And people should be buying it. I mean, it's amazing that you can buy shitty IPAs everywhere, up and down the country, in all different manners of colours of cans and bottles, and they all taste the same piss water the same. They all think they're so unique and wonderful, and they're all just overly hot piss water. And then you've got a beer that's as good as this, and you can only literally buy it in a kind of a small kind of area of the country, and you think, yeah. And people ask what's wrong with basically brewing and beer in the UK, because you've got a lot of shit everywhere, and you're kind of absolute diamonds you just kind of seem to ignore, and I just find that very strange. And this is the problem with trends, is when trying to make beer fashionable. Well, if you're going to make it fashionable, it should be based on the basis of how good it is, not just because it follows, you know, the ardent trend of that moment. So, good Yorkshire Bitter. Really happy with that. What would I give it? Again, £2.10 probably a little bit too much compared to its kind of rivals, but it is a really good Yorkshire Bitter, I'll give it that. And I'm going to give this again 7.5. It probably would have got an 8 quite easily if it was just below the £2 mark. It would have easily got an 8, not a problem. That's the only thing. It's not actually in the flavour or the quality of the beer. It's well brewed. It tastes lovely. You could drink gallons of it. And if you're able to, then my suggestion is drink gallons of it. It's absolutely lovely, well done. Timothy Taylor's Boltmaker, 7.5 out of 10. Thanks for watching. Cheers, and bye for now.